So nationally, we've got a housing challenge where there are a whole generation of young people whose salaries don't necessarily match the inflating house prices that we've been seeing. And often they've got reasonably good salaries, but the rents are high, which means they can't save that additional money to then be able to put into a deposit.
So this is about how do we create a safe institutional investment product, a model that wouldn't rely on government subsidy. I think that was really important.
We wanted to help people who were in housing needs, people that didn't have the bank of mum and dad, people that we could help move into home ownership.
So as a concept, the Rent Plus model means that a local council like Plymouth, which doesn't have a ready pot of cash to be building houses itself, can partner with a developer but also the housing association to be able to provide the rental properties at the end of the scheme. So we're in a position now where we're kind of 6 years after the first tenants moved into their properties in Plymouth, which actually means we've got 5 homes who are now owned by the renters that started the scheme, and they're owned 100% outright as well. So that leap of faith that Plymouth took with Rent Plus and with the housing association at the time has completely paid off.
Being able to talk to those tenants at the point that they've actually purchased their home, when they've come to sort of the end of that journey, and that's a really emotional phone call to make, and these people are so grateful for the opportunity that Rent Plus has given them.
That gifted deposit just opens up the access for people that they pay their private rent but they can never save anything else extra.
Before I was with Rent Plus, we were living in a workers' cottage in the centre of Sherborne. And although a great location, it was very poor condition. I went to apply for Rent Plus and it was a very easy process. The great thing was the rent was below the market rate, which enabled us to save for the deposit. And at the end of the 5 years, we were actually in a position to be able to purchase the property.
We're lifting people up and giving them that opportunity, and at the same time, that's freeing up other social housing resources for those people that also really need it.
And I'm immensely proud of the model that we created, because 100% of all of our people have moved into home ownership. We've just been, if you like, the surrogate bank of mum and dad.
The challenges that Plymouth face are not unique to us. We've done a lot of the groundwork, so you've got the opportunity through work we've done on Section 106 agreements, for example, to help this project embed within your community. But we would have no reservations with encouraging other local councils to do what we've done.
It's created a base for us. It's created a base for the children. It's been, since they came in, they were very young. It's a place for them to grow up, and soon they'll be of university age and off spreading their own wings, and it'll be a family home for them to come back to.
6 years ago, we entered into our first contracts to build Rent Plus homes in communities, making affordable housing accessible to a much larger group of people. We're now calling upon our councils across the country to help facilitate and deliver a rolled out programme to help more and more people achieve their home ownership ambition.